So today, Corey, let's go over some of the reporting features of Strata EMR, including one of our favorite features, which is the Clarity panel.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Thomas. Today, I got a lot of questions on the 99.99% reimbursement and is it real? And we talk about the partnership, and how our job at Strata is to collect every penny owed to you guys from the insurance perspective. And it's a partnership because there is a patient responsibility in there as well. And yes, we send out patient statements and the patients are coming into their clinics, sometimes a couple times a week. So we have a feature with the kiosk where they can make payments at their kiosk, collect it right there at point of service. And so we do a lot of coaching as far as the importance of collecting point of service. And then we have a report that we'll go over in analytics that shows the patient balance report. So everything's completely transparent and that they know where our clients know where we are 100% of the time on all of their collections from an insurance perspective, as well as where they are from a patient responsibility. So this is a patient's chart right here, and all of our clients can go right into the financial tab. Here it's going to give a history of all the payments that have been collected, but what I want to highlight today is the Clarity panel. And what this Clarity panel shows is just a glimpse into this person's therapy. So how many visits have they received? What the insurance balance is, what the insurance payments are, and then what is the average per visit, etc. As we go down here, you're going to see to the left the data service, what CPT codes were billed for that visit, how many minutes, what the primary paid, what the secondary paid, and then if it was paid in full. And as you scroll down to a later data service down here, we can see the primary paid, but the pending secondary. So full transparency as far as from an insurance perspective. And we have this magnifying glass right here that we can click on. Let me share this. When I click on that magnifying glass, this is the level of detail that we get. And it's going to show when a therapist completes their documentation within 24 hours, Strata is billing for that date of service. And so we can see right here at the top one when we received that charge and then everything we've done to get that person paid for the services. Oftentimes I'm talking with potential clients on the phone and they're like, I have no idea, and one thing that, I was talking to Adam about that we're very proud of, Adam is our Chief Revenue Officer, is we don't write anything off. We are completely transparent. We will let you guys all know. You can run AR reports and know where things are. But some other people out there, some billing companies have practices where they write things off. Strata doesn't write anything off at all. So that's 100% up to you and your business. And speaking about that, oops, I need to stop sharing this. We're going to have to jump back into Strata.
No worries.
Share this. Jump back into our Clarity panel. When we talk about write-offs, sending collections, we don't do any of that. Our job is to collect for every single penny and then let you know where a patient is in that process and what we're doing to get you paid from the insurance. So collecting from the insurance is the majority, especially when it comes to Medicare. But with a lot of these Medicare replacement plans, especially in the beginning of the year with a high deductible or even a high out-of-pocket with some of the Medicare replacement plans, it's important to make sure that we're collecting at point of service or at least in a timely manner. So does the patient have a balance? That's their responsibility. In the analytics tab right under here, a best practice is for the business office manager, front office staff, whoever you guys dedicate to managing the patient responsibility part of it, to run this report. So this is our analytics. Under the financial tab, we have a report called the patient balance report that I just pulled up here. So the patient balance report is going to give you a list of the current patients, what their outstanding balance is, and then what their financial status is. Strata has a couple different ways to help you facilitate collecting that patient responsibility. The first thing is we include free patient balance reminders that can be sent electronically via text or email. So you guys can enroll them when you're onboarding a new patient, and then you can set that up to the frequency that you want those sent out. Our default is every 2 weeks. And so the person can click on that, pay that balance due once they receive the text or the email. Strata also sends out paper statements 30 days after the first date of service and then 60 days thereafter. Our contact information is on those statements, so if people have any questions, they can contact us. The financial status, which is the third column right here, that will let your team know where if that person is current. So if they are current, they've been making payments consistently, that's the status. If it's past due, that means they've received a statement, they have not responded or made any payments, so it falls into the past due category. And then there's another one where it's default. Default means they've received 2 statements from us with no action. And then we will use the word collections, meaning we've made 3 attempts to have the patient collect something and pay, and they have not. So what your front office staff can do is to manage those relationships. If they are still coming in actively for therapy, have a conversation, make sure we have the right information on file as far as a text or phone number or email, so that we're helping collect those patient responsibilities at point of service. People are so much more willing, over from some history that I've had both operationally managing clinics and then Strata as well. If they know that their patient responsibility is $20, they're just much more comfortable paying that timely versus, people are getting seen 2-3 times a week. It can add up to several $100s by the end of that first month. So you have the ability to collect it through our kiosk, or you have your front office staff help manage that patient responsibility. So
Perfect.
I'm Corey, and I hope if I can dive answer any more questions, dive into some details for your specific clinic, talking about what your collection rate is, maybe some AR issues you guys are having, or jump into some more reporting features with Strata. You can reach me at stratapt.com. Click on Speak to an Expert and book a time that's convenient for you.